Hey, this is Barry. Welcome to the channel. I'm a retired electrician after 40 years and I took up quilting as a hobby, and I'm trying to document my journey from beginning to hopefully years into the future, and you can hold me accountable to that. And speaking of holding me accountable, I haven't put out a video for the last 10 days, and I'll give you my excuse and you can tell me, nah, I'm not buying it. I went to the fair several times to see my quilt hanging, and I accomplished that goal, so check. And I highly recommend, if you even think about doing it, you need to enter your quilt in a local county fair or the state fair or a quilt guild quilt show. Just do it, they don't have your name on it, so you're not going to be outcast for doing it if you're self-conscious about it. I did it, and I'm going to do it again, so I'm already preparing quilts for next year. But on this channel, we talk about quilting, we talk a little bit about retirement, and today is where I like to give back to you. We created this club called the Memory Makers Button Club, and that's where you send in a button, a closed button. And the closed button represents bridging the past, tying things together, holding things together, tying the past to the present and to the future. And it also represents memories, memories of goals that you may have for in the future, things that you want to do, or memories that you had from the past, from like when you learned to quilt, or maybe some of you don't even quilt, maybe just your favorite memories from the past. Send them in with a little note. I read them. I occasionally tell a good dad joke. I don't know about good, but I tell dad jokes. And so let's get started. And give me a second. I'll get set up. We got several letters here, and I'll be right back. Okay, our first card is right here. Look at that. It's got it says "Sew it yourself," and it's got a bunch of thread in there. I don't know if you can see that. It says "Make, do, and mend," and this is from Kelly from Peachtree City, Georgia. It says, "Barry, greetings from Peachtree City, Georgia. I'm sending you a covered button that I made to embellish the curtains I made for my office when I was the children's ministry director at our church. It was my dream job, so the buttons brings back happy memories. I love every minute of your videos, especially your stories, jokes, and the button club. Keep the videos coming. You have inspired me to pursue my passion. Love, Kelly." And Kelly's button here, look at this nice red polka dot button that she made. Look at that. I'm going to try. You guys told me that my hands was in the middle of my covering up the buttons too much, so there you go. So Kelly from Peachtree City, Georgia, welcome to the Memory Makers Button Club. There you go. Simple as that. Let's see here. Our next button, let me get it lined up there. Our next button is from Vancouver, Washington. And this is Janelle. And Janelle sends us a nice little button. It's a unique button. It says, "Dear Barry, this button was made from Scotch broom, an invasive plant here in the Pacific Northwest. Making buttons from it is a good use for it. Thanks for all your work with your channel, Janelle." And Janelle, that is a really unusual button. It's actually pretty hard. You could probably make furniture out of that. So, yeah, I like it. I think that's our first plant button. So, Janelle from Vancouver, Washington, welcome to the Memory Makers Button Club. All right, let's get up this next one here. We're trying to move through some of these fairly quickly. Not that we're in a hurry, but we're just, oh, look at this card. This is a very nice card. I don't know if you can see it. It says, "Once in a lifetime you meet someone who changes everything." And that is very pretty. Very pretty card. And this is from Hadley from Festus, Missouri. And it says, Barry, the pearl button is from my grandmother who always supported me in my quilting journey. I don't know if you can see this cute little pearl button here. Let me turn around there on the back. Can you see that? I'll try not to get my ugly hands in the way. The blue button is from Easter dress I made my daughter 20 plus years ago. You have renewed my quilting mojo and I'm so grateful. Stay quilty, Hadley. Well, Hadley, thank you very much. And look at this, a nice pretty little blue button. And I love the pearl button. And I am so glad that you entrust the Memory Makers Button Club for your grandmother's button. And Hadley from Festus, Missouri, welcome to the Memory Makers Button Club. That's the purpose of this. I hope that you get inspired. I mean, it makes me very happy when people say that they've renewed their interest in quilting or any hobby that you want, or anything, you know, just live out your best life possible. That's my mode, my mojo. That is my motivation every morning, is try to figure out, and I need to be remotivated every day, but I'm trying to live my best life ever. I always say I'm trying to make the rest of my life the best of my life. And give me a second. I'll come back with a dad joke. I was going to say a good dad joke, but I don't know if any of them are actually good. But give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Are you ready for this one? What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies. Supplies. I laugh because they're so stupid. Anyways. This one is from Holly from Bloomington, Minnesota. And Holly writes, Dear Barry, I have enjoyed watching your YouTube channel and watching your quilting journey. I would like to join the Memory Makers Button Club. Please see the 3 buttons enclosed. They represent the 3 quilters in my family and our quilting styles. The white button is not flashy, but it is needed and comfortable. The white button is from my grandpa Curtis. Like you, he started quilting later in life after he retired. His quilts were simple patterns made from old clothes or even new clothes. You had to be careful when you visited him because your shirt could disappear and reappear in a quilt. All his quilts were made with love, and since he is no longer with us, we cherish his quilts, and he also gave the best bone-crushing hugs. The cameo button is elegant and beautiful. The cameo button is for my stepmom, Jan. Her quilts are elegant and with perfect precision, just like she is. That's awful nice. She likes to make quilt kits, and they always turn out beautiful. My bed has one of her beautiful quilts on it. And the ice cream button is colorful and fun. I am the ice cream button. Most of my quilts are whimsical and very colorful. I am a tax accountant, and I cannot be too creative at work without getting into trouble. So I like to be creative and colorful with my quilting and sewing. Please keep up the great work with your quilts, and please keep producing your YouTube videos. Good luck at the state fair. Holly. And like I said, Holly is from Bloomington, Minnesota. So Holly, I love your, look, this one that represents your, was it grandpa? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, grandpa. I'm not losing my mind yet. And your stepmom and you. I hope I got all that right. But I love those buttons. Let me see if I can get this cameo button a little bit better. There. I don't think I can get that in focus. Darn it. Hold on. There. There's the back side of that one. There's that on the back side. And there you go. All right, so Holly from Bloomington, Minnesota, and representing your stepmom. I want to make sure I got that right. I don't want to say nothing wrong. Yeah, your stepmom, Jan, your grandpa, Curtis, and you. Welcome to the Memory Makers Button Club. Yay. Simple as that. And let me take the tape off of these. One of these days I'll be prepared in time. I'm sorry I'm wasting your time. So let's get these going here. Little hearts. Ooh, cute little heart buttons. All right, this is from Richmond, Canada. I hope I got that right. And this is Joan from Richmond, Canada. Tell me how you pronounce that. I'm going to say Richmond, but anyways. Hi, Barry. I would like to join your Memory Makers Button Club. When I started to quilt, I wanted something to put on my quilts so I could tell they were made by me. I decided to put a heart button on the top left-hand corner of my quilts. I would like to put some heart buttons in your jar. Thank you, Joan. From Richmond, Saskatchewan, Canada. I do know how to pronounce that word. So, Joan, these are very cute little buttons. I love them. Let's look at the back sides of them. And Joan, welcome to, there you are. Welcome to the Memory Makers Button Club. Woo. Let's do one more and then we'll do one more joke. Because, you know, why not? Let's see, I hope I put that in the right direction right there. And she just sends a little simple card here. This is Joyce. And I like her envelope. Her envelope has got all kinds of little bees on it, with little daisies. And Joyce is from Beaverton, Oregon. And Joyce says, happy, with a, B-E-E, happy quilting, Barry. Joyce, I enjoy your videos. And she's got a little shop, and I'm going to plug her shop. It's the Peddler's Pack. And I'll give you links down below. So if you've got a website or a channel or something you want to promote, just send it in. You know, there's we call it, there's no shame in my game. I'll give you a shout out. So Joyce from the Peddler's Pack. Look at this nice little bee button she sent. I love it. Get my hands out of the way. Joyce, welcome to the Memory Makers Button Club. There you go. And like I said, I'll put your link down in the description. Anybody want to check it out. All right, thank you for staying with me. We got one more to go and one more dad joke. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory. They don't get any better than that. But finally, this is from Leticia from Miami. It says, Dear Barry, greetings from Miami. I'm originally from Venezuela and have been living here in the United States since 2017. Sewing has always been my hobby, mainly cross-stitching, as you will see in my card. Oh yeah, by the way, look at that beautiful card. Look at that. You have a lot more patience than I do. However, this beautiful country has given me the opportunity to truly fall in love with quilting and to find inspiring people like you who share this passion so generously. I'm 51 years old, and one of my favorite things to make is spy quilts for my friends who have little ones. I need to find out what that is. They bring so much joy. Watching your videos has brought me joy as well. Your jokes always make me smile, and I love the warmth and humor you share in your video, on every video. Although I can't contribute a button with a long history, as far as I'm far from where my older memories live, I'm sending you a button that represents something just as special. The memories I'm creating now, here in the U.S. with my family. I want to congratulate you on following your passion and for inspiring so many of us to do the same. I wish you continued happiness and creativity. May you always have a new ideal for a quilt to make. Thank you for being such a wonderful part of this community. Warmest regards, Leticia. I hope I say your name right. I think that's the way you say it. But thank you for the card. And I love your cross stitching. Is that what you call it? I have no idea, but I know that takes a lot of time to do that from what I see. And she sends this beautiful little green or aqua button. And she had a package with this cute little clothespin. I'm going to put the clothespin in there too because it's so cute. But there's the button. I love it. So Leticia from Miami. Oops. Come on. There we got it. Leticia from Miami. Welcome to the Memory Makers Button Club. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you send in your buttons. The link will be down in the description below. All you gotta do, if you just saw this, just send in a button with a little note, and we will add you to the club. And I will close this session of the Memory Makers Button Club. We'll put you on the shelf right there, like we always do. And remember, go out and make some memories, and I will see you later. Bye.